Check, check. Check, check. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Jerry Savage Court at Loyola Blakefield for tonight's senior night varsity basketball matchup between the Loyola Dons and the Boys Latin Lakers courtside. I'm George Schaefer, joined by Logan Kuhn. Logan, what can we expect tonight?
We can definitely expect some great defense here tonight with some high scoring too.
Yeah, both teams are one of the lowest scoring teams in the MIAA, Logan, and the Dons, who have struggled on offense all year, hope to have a more explosive performance tonight. Some of their best offensive performances have come when they have a packed student section, which they have only had for about maybe 2 or 3 games. This would be that third game. The Loyola Blakefield starting lineup is an all-senior lineup with the exception of Kaylin Haysbert. It's number 15, Caleb Haysbert, the sophomore. Number 5, Colin Clevenger. Number 12, Jordan Crawford. Number 3, Io Alafantilla. And number 1, Jaden Harper. Dons coached by first-year head coach Roger Garfield, ending his first season with the Dons tonight. He comes from Gonzaga, fellow Jesuit school out of Washington, D.C.
Coach Garfield having a chat with the players before the game.
So it'll be Caleb Haysbert to tip for the Dons, going up against number 23 for Boys Latin. That's Anthony Verachia Delonde. The final game for the Dons on Jerry Savage Court, the final game at home for all 4 of these seniors, is underway as Boys Latin wins the tip. Whitaker throws it out of bounds after 5 seconds, and the Dons will take over.
The Dons have been very off and on with defense all year. They've allowed 63 points per game.
Working it up top are the Lakers. They ended up sticking with the ball. Working on Clevenger is number 11, Austin Pitts.
Dons seem to be playing man coverage here early.
Long 3 is good for the Lakers, and they start out hot. 3-0, and we're 30 seconds into the opening quarter. Jaden Harper now with the ball, working on number 2, Javon St. Pierre for the Lakers. Harper in the corner. Dumps it off to Clevenger. 15 to shoot for Clevenger. Steps back, doesn't like his chances. Here's Alafantilla up top. Driving now, Alafantilla kicks it outside to Clevenger. 3 to shoot for Alafantilla now. Floats it up, and he's way short.
The Dons' offense is averaging only 52.4 points per game. They're going to need more than that to beat this Lakers team.
It is a pretty low average. As Austin Pitts will work on Jordan Crawford. The Dons going with a senior stacked lineup as it is senior night. Pitts is fouled as he takes the 3. He will go to the line.
Pitts lining up for his free throw. Arena quiets. He shoots. Got it.
Pitts is 1 of 1, and the Dons trail by 4 to the Lakers early here. That's been not one of their biggest problems, actually, at all this year. They come out hot most games and end up falling off around midway through the third quarter, beginning of that fourth quarter.
Maybe we can hope today's kind of an opposite.
This one is good, and the Dons trail by 6 early on with 6:40 to go. Alafantilla will start things off for the Dons. Full 30-second shot clock. Delonde working on him. He has Clevenger behind him. They'll get to Clevenger from the logo. Olafantilla now, 15 to shoot to Haysbert. Now to Clevenger. Clevenger was working on Whitaker. Here's Harper now, dumps it into Haysbert, and it's punched away, recovered by his boys. Latin going the other way. Pitts makes man miss. It's Jordan Crawford, but he's forced back outside. Pitts now working on Crawford again. 20 to shoot. Up top now with Silicano. Outside now for Devonde, and it's blocked by Caleb Haysbert. The second attempt is no good as well.
Rebound
Harper
by
now in
Olafantilla.
transition inside to Haysbert. This is where Haysbert does his best work. Olafantilla now. On the ground, and Crawford will pick it up. Deep two is no good. And Pitts will recover. 5:30 now to go in the opening quarter. Dons are still scoreless. Siciliano put that one up, no good. And they're going to claim that Jordan Crawford hit that one out last.
Yep. If there's one thing that has headlined this Don season, it's been missed opportunities, and we've seen a couple early on in this game as well.
Long three for Pitts is no good. Harper with the rebound with 5 minutes to go. They've been taking it really slow on offense so far.
Yep. All season it's been momentum. They just haven't had the momentum to keep going or even get started sometimes.
Olafantilla now to Clevenger with 10 to shoot. Trying to take it to the paint, and he is fouled. It's going to be on the floor. First foul of the night for Boys Latin. Loyola has one as well. It was Crawford who picked up that one. This foul is going to be on Braden Whitaker. It's his first.
Looks like there's a little scuffle.
So Clevenger will inbound. Haysbert is the closest man. Haysbert guarded by Siciliano. Up top now to Jaden Harper. Kicks it back to Clevenger with 15 to shoot. Now with Haysbert. Haysbert trying to get past Siciliano. Puts one up, and it's wide to the left. No good.
And that is really unlike Haysbert. In the paint is where he is best.
Siciliano puts one up, and it's blocked by Olafantilla out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lakers, but a big defensive play early here from the Dons.
That's a beautiful block right there.
Saint-Pierre driving in. Haysbert got a fingertip to it. Kicked outside now to the corner. No good. It was Whitaker who took the shot. 4 minutes to go, and the Dons trail by 6. They've yet to score. Clevenger. This one's going to go off the foot.
This Lakers
the
zone
boys' line
defense has
defender.
been playing great so far.
Clevenger up top. Full shot clock to work with for Colin Clevenger. Don's preparing 2 substitutes. It's Brant Hall Jr. 3 substitutes, sorry. BJ Simmons and Obo Kadiri. None of them are seniors. 3 seconds to shoot for Harper. Puts one up. And it's just a bit too far.
Another missed opportunity by the Dons. Again, it's been the headline of their season.
We're going to get a foul called here on Jaden Harper. So it's Harper's first of the evening. Dons, their second of the quarter with 3:35 to go. They trail by 6 points. They have yet to get on the board.
Simmons, Hall, and Kadiri into the game.
Yeah, Obo Kadiri. who I think we've said it quite a few times this season, but he actually got called up midway through the year from JV during like a rehab process through an injury.
Yes.
Boys Latin making a few changes of their own. They're going to change out all 4 of their guys with the exception of Austin Pitts. Pitts himself working on Hall. Gets to the outside, kicks it out to the corner man. 3 is just a bit short. Hall with the rebound and loses possession, but Clevenger will pick it up. It was William Irby who missed that 3-point try. Haysbert now working his way in, and he'll draw the foul. Don's looking to get their first points on the board via 2 upcoming free throws from Haysbert.
That is really how Caleb Haysbert has been playing all season. He is tough. He is great in the paint, and I believe he's going to score here.
First one from Haysbert is good, and the Dons trail by 5 now, and they're finally on the board, although it's almost the end of the first quarter. It took them quite a while. Second is good, and it's a 1-possession game now. Pitts will take it up. 2:45 to go. Now with Irby. Simmons does really well here to force the ball out of the hands of number 3, John Kreibel. And because the arrow is blue, Loyola will win the ball.
Amazing defense there by B.J. Simmons.
Brant Hall Jr. will start things off for the Dons. Looking to cut this lead. Clevenger's wide open outside. Doesn't like his chances from 3. Kicks it up top to Hall. And this one off the fingertips of Caleb Haysbert, and it's coming the other way. Here's Pitts. Makes Simmons miss, drives up, and puts it in. 8-2. The Lakers lead early.
Just a horrible series right there by the Dons. They really got to clean things up here.
Hall for 3 is short. Rebound by Kreibel. Another layup here for the Lakers, and they're pouring it on now.
Don's trying to speed things up here.
Clevenger trying to slow things down. That's the message from Garfield all the time on offense as Simmons puts one up, no good. Rebounded by Kadiri, who's wearing a knee brace. Clevenger puts it up, and he's long. Pitts with the rebound. Pushing in transition. He's tightly marked by Clevenger, and this one's going to go out of bounds. Clevenger was the one who punched it out. We're going to get a substitution here. Kadiri will come off, and Alafantilla will come on, as will the junior 22, Aiden Kane, and Jalen Harper. Clevenger will come off, as will Caleb Haysbert.
Again, small mistakes have just made this game early. The Dons really need to clean things up if they want to get back in this game.
Three here from Pitts is no good. Alafantilla fighting his way in, gets his own rebound, puts it up, and he is fouled. He'll go to the line for 2.
That is some great you'll love to see from Alafantilla.
It's going to be a foul called on John Kreibel. It is his first for the Lakers. First attempt is good for Alafantillas. We're going to get a substitution here. Austin Pitts will come off, and number 2, Javon St. Pierre, will come back on. It is back to a 6-point game as Clevenger sinks, sorry, not Clevenger, Alafantilla sinks both of his. St. Pierre will take it up for the Lakers. Irby barely kept that in bounds as we are under a minute to go in the first quarter. St. Pierre marked tightly by Kane.
Foul called.
We're going to get a foul on the floor.
That is really great defense by Alafantilla right there.
Yeah, Alafantilla is really the one last line of defense in the paint. As we're going to get a call here going against the Lakers, and it will be Don's ball. Brant Hall Jr. will take it up. 30 seconds just about to go in the first quarter. Simmons, top of the key. Over to Harper. Harper fakes, goes to Simmons. Now about 20 seconds to go as Alafantilla loses possession. Lots of hand fighting here as Alafantilla will win the ball back. 15 seconds to go, and they're going to slow things down and try and get one final attempt in here to end the first quarter. 10 seconds now. Simmons, top of the key. Here comes Harper to set the pick the other way. Simmons with no options. Contested three. He gets the foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws with 1.5 seconds to go in the first quarter. And that is a huge mistake there for the Lakers.
Definitely.
Simmons first is good, and it's a 10-5 game.
Right now, the Dons just need all the points they can get. If they can get them through free throws, that's what they need.
It's John Kreibel's second foul of the night. Second is good, and if he makes this now, it's a 3-point game. The ideal way to end things here in the first quarter after kind of a lackluster, span of 8 minutes for both sides.
Yeah, it's just been really sloppy offense and defense on really both sides of the court.
Third is good, and we're going to get a substitution now. Jordan Crawford will come on for Kane. Not that it'll matter because, obviously they're about to go in. But they're trying to give all the seniors as much time as they possibly can as this one is floated up and way off the mark. So at the end of the first quarter, it's the Lakers 10, the Dons 7, and we'll be back in a minute on the Loyola Sports Network. So to start the second quarter, it is the Lakers 10, the Dons 7. They trail by 3.
The Dons really need to wake up here.
Saint-Pierre for 3 there did not go. And luckily for the Dons, because now they can tie the game for the first time since 0-0.
They need some momentum to get them over the hump right now. They haven't scored any points except for on free throws.
Clevenger puts this one up, and it rattles out. Alafantilla gets the rebound, puts it up and in, and it's a 1-point game here at Jerry Savage Court.
What an amazing play by Alafantilla.
Siciliano working on Harper, puts this one up, contested, no good. Harper with the rebound, 7 minutes to go, and the Dons only trail by 1. They can take their first lead of the night on this possession. Clevenger swings it to Crawford for 3. He's got it!
Bang!
What a moment for the senior Jordan Crawford.
And the Dons will take the lead.
Yeah, 12-10, they lead their first lead of the night. St. Pierre under pressure now. Here's Pitts working on Crawford, under 10 to shoot. Floats one over to Whitaker. Whitaker takes one under. Long to St. Pierre with 1 second to go on the shot clock. He puts it up and is off the mark.
Now the real question here is if the Dons can keep momentum. They've gotten out early, they've gotten leads, but they haven't been able to hold it.
Yeah, they have these pockets of really good runs, and every once in a while those things start to fizzle out. And one thing Coach Garfield's been trying to get him to do all year is be able to sustain a lead. And we saw it up against Calvert Hall. They were up by 5 at one point in a similar time in the game, and slowly but surely, Calvert Hall's able to chip away at that, and it's something that going into next year is going to be a huge point of emphasis for the Dons as Pitts pass is intercepted by Hall. And they're going to call a travel on Brant Hall, who barely even touched the ball.
He didn't even touch the ball.
Not exactly sure how you can call a travel there, but regardless, the Dons still lead by 2. 5:53 to go in the half. St. Pierre will inbound to Whitaker. Whitaker working on Harper. Now St. Pierre working on Clevenger. Doesn't take the pick from Siciliana, but we're going to get a foul called on Colin Clevenger. Don's first of the half. First of the quarter, sorry. And it is Clevenger's first of the night. Long ball to Whitaker is good. Here's Pitts. Tightly marked. Double teamed, so they left Whitaker wide open. He floats this one up. It is no good. Hall gets the rebound, pushing it the other way. Hall drives inside, puts it up and in, and the Dons lead by 4. It's their largest of the night.
That is a great play by Brant Hall.
Dons preparing substitutions. It's Nick Wright and Caleb Haysbert.
Brant Hall has really been a great player this season and one of the leaders of this team.
St. Pierre inside. Pitts puts it up, gets it in, and the foul. So the Lakers can cut it to 1 if Pitts makes this free throw. And it is Harper's second foul of the night.
Harper being subbed out of the game. So is Olafantila.
Yeah, Harper and Olafantila, both seniors, getting some rest because they will get a large share of playing time today.
In comes Wilson and Haysbert. Wilson just had the ball. He has it now.
Nick Wilson across to Hall. And it was a miracle he was able to hang on to it, as Clevenger is unable to hang on to it. Pitts gets the steal. St. Pierre unable to get to this one as the pass was wide to his right. And the Lakers will be upset because they definitely could have capitalized on that turnover from the Dons and taken the lead back.
There's so many miscues between these two teams. They really need to figure it out.
Hall into the corner with Simmons. Back and forth between B.J. Simmons and Brant Hall. They'll try Clevenger now. Works it inside, 10 to shoot, puts it up, and he's just to the left. He gets his own rebound. Clevenger puts one up again, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line to see if he can put the Dons up by 3.
Both teams preparing to make substitutions.
In this second quarter, it is the boys Latin Lakers' second foul. Sorry, first foul. And it was via Delonde. Clevenger misses the first one, and we're going to get all 5 boys Latin players are going to get subbed out here.
Isn't that the second time that's happened this game?
I think the first time it was 4, but you never see all 5 get taken out unless they're really trying to change things up.
Yep, trying to confuse this Dons defense, that's for sure.
Clevenger puts this one in, and the Dons lead by 2 once more.
Harper subs in for Clevenger.
Yeah, Jaden Harper coming back in to give Clevenger some rest. Clevenger's really one of the few players that every time he comes out, because he's the captain, he's getting a talking to from Coach Garfield. Just not like he's mad, but a lot of constructive criticism.
Yeah, Clevenger has definitely been the leader of this team this year.
This one goes, from our angle, sitting right in front of it. It looked like he clearly went out of bounds. But it doesn't matter. The Dons take over.
There's another miscue by the Dons. They really got to clean things up on offense if they want to keep this lead.
Well, they're getting good looks, Logan. It's just the fact that, you know, it's kind of difficult to finish.
Yeah.
It's Brant Hall now with the rock. Harper with 20 to shoot. Back up top to Hall. Harper for three is short, way short. And Wilson is short as well. But we will have Jaden Harper go to the line here in just a moment to shoot two. And it's going to be Saint-Pierre's first foul of the night.
Harper lines up to take his freeze.
So 5 players on Boys Latin already have fouls. Irby has 1, Kreibel has 2, Saint-Pierre has 1, Delonde has 1, and Whitaker also has 1. Whereas the Dons only have 3 players who have fouls.
Harper lines up. Misses it.
Yeah. Harper is, and really all of them, since if they're going to be going to the line so often this game, it's going to be something that they're really going to need to capitalize on. This was, I think, the second miss all night from the Dons, from the stripe. The first one was from Clevenger. As this one goes, and the Dons take a 16-15 lead, and they've been struggling to stay on top, although they have done a good job of it.
Yeah, they seem to be keeping momentum well.
As a nice three-pointer there from Saint-Pierre puts the Lakers up by 2. They lead 18-16 with 3 minutes to go in the opening half. Simmons didn't like his chances from 3 there. Outside to Alifantilla from the corner. Rattles out of the rim, no good. That would have been a big moment.
Yeah, the Dons offense really needs to wake up. Most of their points have been scored from free throws.
Saint-Pierre with 10 seconds to shoot, 2:30 to go. 5 now. Saint-Pierre's going to take it himself. Deep 3 is good.
Wow.
And we're going to get a timeout called by Boys Latin. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Coming out of the timeout, the Dons just led 16-15. Now they trail 16-21. And it's a theme that's all too common with the way they've lost games this season. We'll see if, now that the season's coming to an end, they can string together a few points. Cut into this Boys Latin lead, which is 5 points. As Hall drives to the bucket, puts one up uncontested, and in. The Dons trail by 3 with 2 minutes to go.
And that is just a great play right there by Brant Hall Jr.
Inside to DeCiliano, puts it up, no good. Harper with a sneaky rebound, and they're going to go quick in transition. Harper makes a man miss, puts it up. Alifantilla rebounds and puts it in. It's a 1-point game, and that's exactly what the Dons needed.
That is exactly what they need, yes.
Saint-Pierre to Whitaker. Up to Pitts. 1:30 to go in the half. Pitts working on Clevenger. Now outside to Saint-Pierre. Pick action doesn't work. Although Pitts is left wide open and sinks this one. Boys Latin have the hot hands as they lead by 4. It's 24-20 with a minute 15 to go.
With both offenses finally waking up, I'm excited to see what will happen next.
Simmons tries and he'll fall short. Clevenger. Deep 2, uncontested is no good. And we had an injured Laker. It was St. Pierre who was very slow to get up. He will be fine now, but it did mean that Clevenger had a lot of time and room to make that shot and couldn't connect. As we are now under a minute to go in the first half, 24-20 is your score of the Lakers' lead.
Simmons seems to be subbed out.
Yeah, B.J. Simmons is going to be taken out. They're going to put Caleb Haysbert back in. It's been a while since he's seen the court.
Haysbert kind of having an off day today. Usually he's the Don's leading scorer.
Well, he's been getting a little more time on the bench than usual just because due to senior night and, whatnot.
Of course.
But he is the Don's he leads in most stats, honestly, defensive and offensive.
Yeah, he's really been a great player for this team this year.
Whitaker steps back to Siciliano. Pitts now. 15 to shoot, 45 to go in the first half. Pass is deflected, recovered by Clevenger. Clevenger. No one behind him, and he puts it in.
Wow.
Dons trail by 2 with 30 seconds to go. Pitts going the other way. 3 is off the mark. So 26 seconds to go. And the Dons will get the ball.
Harper, the right man for the job. He's got some speed.
It's going to be Brant Hall Jr. with what probably can be the last possession of this second quarter.
Yeah.
Hall with 10 to shoot. Slips, gets back on his feet to Clevenger now. 3 to go. Clevenger steps back for 3 and is short. So at the end of the first half, the Dons trail by 2 in a tight contest. They're playing it a lot closer than the last time they faced the Lakers. It's 22-24, and we'll be back in 10 minutes on the Loyola Sports Network. Back at it for the start of the second half. It's 22-24. The Dons trail the boys Latin Lakers. George Schaefer and Logan Kuhn courtside. Logan, thoughts on the first half?
It's really up and down. The Dons were down early, came back, and are now down again. It's been an odd theme for this team so far this year.
Yeah, for sure. As this one kind of looked like a fadeaway football pass. Goes out of bounds. And it'll be Don's ball.
Dons have the ball, who scored 15 points in the second quarter. Clevenger
puts it up, no good. Rebounded by Austin Pitts. Pitts, actually only a freshman, Logan.
Wow.
And he leads in scoring tonight for either team. Saint-Pierre wide open in the corner. Floats one up and rattles it in. Lakers extend their lead to 4.
Fantilo, who tied for leading in the first half with 4 points.
Fantilo puts one up and knocks it in.
Another beautiful free by Fantilo. He has played a great first half and now carries into the second half.
Austin Pitts in the corner now. Dons trail by 1. Siciliano puts one up, no good. Rebounded by Clevenger thanks to the tip from Caleb Haysbert. And he is a true presence in the paint, Haysbert. As Clevenger puts this one up, is short. Braden Whitaker will get the rebound. Also a freshman, by the way, as Pitts puts this one up and in. And it seems to be a much more offensive second half than the previous one.
Yes, some offensive action is definitely great. I'd love to see it.
Harper drives in from the side, and he's going to draw a foul. (29-25), the Lakers lead. Harper will be able to make that a 2-point game as it's the second foul of the night for Braden Whitaker.
Simmons, Hall, and Nicolosi Wolf all come into the game.
Yeah, Gabe Nicolosi Wolf, the best three-point shooter on the team, by the way. The most accurate and the most makes. And it's his first time in on the home court, at least in a while. It's Clevenger with 8 to shoot. Driving in, Clevenger puts one up, gets the foul!
What a beautiful play by Colin Clevenger.
So it's going to be the second foul for Anthony Veraccia Delonde. His second. As the and one attempt is no good. Dons trail by 2, 27-29 with 5:30 to go in the first half. Pitts works it down to Siciliano. Saint-Pierre knocks it in for 3. The senior from Baltimore, Maryland, and they've been hitting from all sides today for both teams.
The Lakers have definitely been nailing it deep.
Clevenger puts this one in, and we're going to get a timeout by Coach Roger Garfield. It's the Dons first. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the Loyola Sports Network. So 32-29 is the score. The Dons trail by 3 points. 5:18 to go in the third quarter. Braden Whitaker will take it up. Whitaker and Pitts, both freshmen, in leading both their sides in scoring. Leading their side in scoring, the two of them. Although Pitts has been probably the biggest proponent of productivity on offense for that Boys Latin Lakers team. He puts one up here and gets fouled on his way up. So he'll go to the line for 2, and if he makes them both, it'll be a 5-point game yet again. It's Brant Hall Jr.'s first foul today. Pitts misses the first one but made the second, so it's 33-29, a one-possession game still for the Dons. Really nice pass there to find Gabe Nicolosai-Wolf. Here's Clevenger up top. 15 to shoot. Simmons now. Works it inside to Hall. Hall had a man from behind him and we couldn't see. And we're going to get a jump ball here, and the arrow is red, so it'll go to the Lakers. Alafantilla will check in place of Gabe Nicolosai-Wolf, whose short stint in the third quarter will come to an end.
The Lakers subbing in and subbing out 4 guys again.
Yeah, that's been a big theme of for them tonight. It's kind of confusing for not only us, but also probably especially for the Dons, as they have to rematch. Every single one of them has to find a new matchup.
Yeah.
This pass is honestly disgusting.
Overthrown.
I mean, looked like he was trying to hit his own coach for how far that went over his man's head.
Student section agrees.
Yeah, and actually they just took him right off after that pass. It was John Kreibel. Brant Hall Jr. Clevenger in the corner for 3. To the right, he misses, and Alafantilla puts it in with the flex. 2-point game here.
That is just 2 more for Alafantilla. He is racking them up today.
Delonde is fouled by Alafantilla. And it's Io's first foul of the night.
Simmons on the coverage.
Yeah, here's Whitaker. Saint-Pierre catches that one, but Brant Hall trying to jump it. In the corner now is Walters. Delonde puts one up. He's long. And this one's going to go off the hands of number 20, McQueen. And it will be the Dons' ball. Brant Hall Jr. Yep, Brant Hall Jr. will take it up. Iowa Alafantilla now top of the key. Clevenger liked his chances but didn't take it. In that corner, here's Haysbert now working on DeLond, and they're going to call it travel.
I don't exactly agree with that.
It's really hard from this angle to tell, but if he's pivoting, the foot that's on the ground as he's trying to go up, if it moves around a little bit on the ground, they're going to call it usually, even if he's just kind of scuffing it on the ground.
Yeah. That was definitely a close call right there.
So, yeah, the ref is always watching that 1 foot, so he probably had the best angle there as Whitaker likes his chances from 3, but he's short. Clevenger bobbled the rebound, and it's Saint-Pierre who puts it up again and in.
He has just been automatic from the 3-point line today.
Garfield wants the Dons to respond quickly. He signals to his team as Clevenger takes his chances from 3. It looked really good, and Alafantilla will be fouled as he collects the rebound.
The Dons have a horrible field goal percentage of just 38%. They have not been good this year.
Yeah, and it's reflective this game as well. It probably is lower this game, honestly, because of the events of the first half. In other news, Anthony Delonde now has 3 fouls. He leads anyone from both teams, as we're going to get another foul here called on McQueen. So this time, Io Alafantilla will go to the line. He can make this a 3-point game if he sinks to both shots, and it's McQueen's first foul of the evening. First one rattles out of the rim and no good. He can still make it a 1-possession game here, Logan.
The Dons have gotten the majority of their points from the free throw line.
Here's Alafantilla, his second free throw. This one misses as well, but we're going to get a whistle before the shot goes off.
Aiden Kane was subbed onto the court.
Yeah, Aiden Kane and Opo Kadiri as well. So Alafantilla and Haysbert will come off. Another important thing to note is the Lakers already have 4 fouls, so the Dons are one Laker foul away from a bonus, as St. Pierre absolutely humiliates his defender. Made a miss, took all the time in the world, and then sent that one through with ease, as Kane floats this one up and in, and it's a nice response from the Dons, although they still trail by 6 points.
The Dons really need to find some way to tim down this Lakers offense, who's been...
There's not much you can do, though, Logan, when it's just deep three after deep three, as St. Pierre tries again. This time he's short, and the Dons are going to need to count on more moments like that, as Clevenger pushes hard in transition, puts one up off the board, no good. Pitts with the rebound, and they're going to go back the other way just as quick. Pitts, the gap closes. Kane tips it away and knocks it out of bounds, and it's good defense by Aiden Kane.
What a beautiful play by Aiden Kane. I believe this is his first time seeing the court today.
It's his second. He went in around early in the second quarter, but it was only for about 1 minute.
This is his first time in meaningful action.
Yeah. So Whitaker with the ball, 15 to shoot. St. Pierre is the hot hand currently. Kicks it to the corner for Pitts and knocks it in. And it's trouble for the Dons as they trail by 9, and it's the largest deficit of the night for either team.
The Lakers have just been automatic from the three-point line. I don't know how to attack that.
Long pass over the middle. Clevenger flips it into Kadiri, and he's blocked by Siciliano. Gets his own rebound, puts it up, misses this time too. Here's Pitts with the rebound, pushing it hard the other way. St. Pierre, open in the corner. Fakes the 3, kicks it outside of the corner. Whitaker with the 2, no good. Rebound by Kadiri. Things are moving really fast now, and the Dons are going to need to settle it down. That's when they do their best. Harper puts it up, blocked by Pitts. A minute to go now in the third quarter. Things are collapsing for the Dons. There's another 3 from St. Pierre, and it's good. And the Dons are in deep trouble now, as Garfield will call a timeout. They were just down by 2. They are now down by 12 with 52 seconds to go in the third quarter. We're back in 30. So interesting to note, at one point the Dons trailed 31-33. They now trail 33-45, and that's a result of several three-point shots made by Javin St. Pierre and Austin Pitts, collectively the two of them, and they are punishing the Dons. Not much they can do about it except try and match it, which is a really difficult thing to do right now.
Especially with their horrible three-point shot percentage. Is just hard to match.
25.8% this season. Simmons will inbound, and the Dons staring up a mountain now of 12 points, and it happened in just really a minute and a half. It's been a tight game all game long except for now.
The Dons just need some momentum, something to get them back in this game.
Here's Oliphantilla. 3 for Oliphantilla is good, and that's a start. 9-point game.
If the Dons are to mount a comeback, it's definitely going to come from the hands of Oliphantilla. He has been incredible for the Dons today.
Pitts working on Simmons. Under 15 to shoot. 10 seconds to go now in the third quarter. Pitts inside to Siciliano. Wide open is McQueen, and he's blocked by Caleb Haysbert. Who else?
What a play by Haysbert. That has been his forte all season.
2.5 seconds to go in the third quarter. And that may be all the Lakers need to tackle in another 3 here if the Dons aren't careful.
The Dons seem to be playing a more spread out defense now.
Yeah, they're going to definitely want to guard the perimeter. So they trail by 9. They'd rather not trail by 12 going into the fourth, so it's pretty important that they keep it out of the net the last 2.5 seconds. McQueen puts one up. No good. And at the end of the third quarter, the Dons have a bit of a hill to climb. Going into the fourth quarter, 36-45, they trail, and we'll be back in a minute. Start of the fourth quarter, the Dons trail by 9, 36-45, and they're going to need to be really vigilant here this fourth quarter because it's been 3 after 3 for the Lakers, Logan.
This has been a theme all season for the Dons. They get up early and then they just collapse late game, and they really need to change that metric right here.
Yeah, it's their last chance in front of a home crowd to prove that things can be different. As Siciliano works this into St. Pierre, and a really nice around the back layup for St. Pierre, and it's an 11-point game now, the largest lead, second largest, for the Lakers, as they lead by 11. 3 here from Oliphantilla, bounces up, no good. Delonde with the rebound, Whitaker now pushing it in transition. Zips one inside to Siciliano, who gets the layup and the foul, and things are looking really bad now for Loyola. They trail by 13, and guarding a miss by Siciliano here, 14 points.
The miscues have been against Loyola all game, all season. They really need to clean it up here so that they can play some good basketball here in the fourth quarter.
Aiden Kane will check in for Caleb Haysbert. Siciliano does not make this one. It'll remain a 13-point game, and the Dons are going to need to be a lot more productive on offense.
If the Dons have a chance, it's going to have to come through Io and Fatilla.
We're going to get a foul here called on the Lakers. Caleb Haysbert did collect a foul a little bit earlier in the fourth quarter. This time, it's the second foul of the day from Jean St. Pierre, who is, like we said, the hot hand, as we're going to get another foul called, and it's against the Lakers yet again.
Olafantilla was being tripled there. I've never seen that.
And this time it's big trouble for the Lakers, as Delonde has his fourth foul, and he's one away from being out of the game. 3 from Olafantilla is good, and we're going to get a timeout by Coach Garfield back in 30 seconds. .6:47 to go in the fourth quarter. The Dons still trail by 10 points. Logan Kuhn, George Schaefer, if you're just joining us. And Logan, it's been an uphill battle for the Dons since midway through the third.
Yeah, they just lost momentum. They had the lead. And then they just lost it. It's been the theme all season, and they really need to snap out of it right here. And it's going to come through number 3, Io Olafantilla, who's been on fire during this game.
Yeah, he's made a couple of those nice corner three-pointers. They're going to need a lot more from him if they expect to win this game or force overtime. Whitaker now up top, 15 to shoot. Pitts now working on Simmons.
Pitts, the reclass freshman.
Floats us into Siciliano. Siciliano puts it up, no good. Clevenger able to hang on to it, even though Pitts had him. Kane drives in, beats Siciliano, and draws the foul. And it's the third foul of the quarter for the Lakers. They have to be careful. They don't want to give away a bonus up by 10 right now. And it's number 13, Siciliano's first foul, as Aiden Kane misses his first shot.
I feel like the only way Boys Latin could lose this lead is the miscues, who have been a huge theme for both sides.
Siciliano picks this one up, dumps it off to Pitts, and they'll start things off. It's a 9-point lead, 40-49. It's been a really low-scoring game so far, as this pass goes out of bounds and is headed the Dons' way. And if you think about it, 9 points in 6 minutes is a very doable thing.
It really is. It looks meteoric on the scoreboard, but when you look on the court, it can be easily done.
Brant Hall zips it into Io Olafantilla. Double team now in the corner. Gets this one to Hall. Hall makes a man miss. Puts this one up and in. Really good there from Brant Hall.
That is an amazing play by Hall, and that is exactly what the Dons need.
They trail by 7 with 5:30 to go in this one. Haysbert getting ready to come back in out of the locker room. Pitts now with 10 to shoot. To Whitaker. Whitaker steps back, puts it up short. Rebound by Olafantilla. Dumps it off to Clevenger, who will start things off for the Dons, and they're going to slowly start chipping away, hopefully, as Kane puts it up. Is no good. Simmons with the rebound. Out to Alafantilla now. Tilla, no looker. Io Alafantilla with the no-look pass to Kane, who gets fouled, then he'll go to the line again. If he makes 2, it's a 3-point game.
This is the Dons' chance right here. They cannot blow this opportunity.
If he makes 2, it's a 5-point game. He makes the first, 49-46, and it's the closest game we've had so far this fourth quarter.
The Lakers made 2 subs.
Yeah, the Lakers do make 2 changes. Delonde coming back in. He's one to watch. He has 4 fouls. That's number 23. And 20, McQueen will come back in as well. Delonde. Whitaker now. Whitaker beats Hall. Trying to get past Simmons. And they're going to call a foul on Hall. It's his second.
Coach is obviously heated at that one.
So it's the Dons' second of this half. As we're going to get a timeout back in 30 seconds. So with 4:45 to go, the Dons trail by 5. It's the closest game we've had so far this fourth quarter. The Dons led by 5 at one point. They've trailed by as much as 15. They now trail by 5 with 4:45 to go. As I just said, George Schaefer and Logan Kuhn bringing the game to you courtside. If you're just joining us, Logan, thoughts on how the Dons can come back?
5 points is actually very doable in the time that they have. As long as they play a clean game here, they should be able to come back.
They did a good job staying out of foul trouble up until just a few seconds ago as McQueen puts it up. Looked good for a second, but it did not hit.
And that is definitely one area that the Dons shine is rebounds. They are really good in the paint.
Simmons to Clevenger now. Pump fakes to Hall. Back to Simmons. Now Clevenger, 15 to shoot, 4:20 to go. Time is of the essence here for the Dons. Alafantilla working his way inside. Puts it up. No good. And we're going to get a foul on the floor here. This will be the 5th, which will mean it's bonus time for the Dons. Alafantilla will go to the line. He's going to be completely alone, too, as both coaches want to take a quick second. I'm not sure what needs to be discussed here because there wasn't a timeout called.
Coach Garfield having a heavy discussion with the star players.
Oh, so the reason that I think they get to discuss is because now a player has been technically ejected from the game. That's Delonde because it was his 5th foul. So Siciliano will come back in. Delonde's night is done, and that is a big blow for the Lakers and a huge victory for the Dons.
And Delonde was automatic from the three-point line today, and it is definitely a big blow for the Lakers.
Not only that, but his defense was really good. And so now that the Dons have a bonus, down 5, and one of the best defensive players for the Lakers is out, they have a really big, more than a fighting chance, as now they only trail by 4 points. They'll trail by 3 if Alafantilla makes this, but either way, it's going to be a one-possession game as Alafantilla makes the second. But I don't think they're going to count it. I think they're going to say his foot went over the line.
Oh, no.
That is a huge blow for the Dons, as it would have been only a 3-point game.
That point was definitely necessary for the Dons. They need that for their comeback.
They'll have to get a stop on defense now. Siciliano, who's been a sneakily really good player. McQueen to Whitaker. Whitaker driving in. He beat Hall. He puts it up and in with the foul. And after the violation that was called on Alafantilla, it's a huge blow for the Dons.
Whitaker lines up to take his free throws.
He will shoot 1. So it is 52-45, 7-point game now with 3:50 to go. It's possible, but it won't be easy. Kane to Clevenger. Clevenger puts one up for 3. He's got it!
Beautiful
Huge.
play. What an amazing shot by Colin Clevenger right there. That was needed by the Dons.
52-48, they trail by 4.
Student section is shouting as loud as they can.
Saint-Pierre's pass is deflected by Clevenger, but it does go out of bounds, so it'll stay on the far side.
Coach Garfield is audibly very angry at his players.
That might be the most mad I've seen him all season.
He is fired up for this game. He wants to see this team win.
Pump fake for Pitts, who's back into the game. They're going to need to contain him as well as Saint-Pierre. 5 seconds to shoot now. Pitts in trouble, blocked. Kane with the rebound, a huge stop for the Dons, and they'll get it to Clevenger.
That is great defense by Kane. That is definitely needed.
Clevenger looking for Kane over the middle, and it's intercepted.
Again, the miscues hurt the Dons.
3 is no good from Whitaker. Hall will get the rebound. Pushing hard in transition is Hall. Kicks it out to Clevenger. Clevenger for 3 is no good. And a really tough foul there. I think it's going to be called on Pitts, as Hall came down really hard. They're going to call this on Loyola.
What?
I think they're going to say it was a reach around when Hall went down to go for the ball, and it's going to be his 4th foul. So now one of the best shooters on the Dons offense is 1 foul away from going out.
Coach Garfield is even more angry now. Taylor comes on for Hall.
If that 3 had gone in, it would have been a huge momentum swing here. As now Hall has to come out, Harper comes on. Pitts to Whitaker. Siciliano working on Kane. And we're going to get a foul called on Aiden Kane. And I believe that might be a bonus now for the Lakers. So that'll send him to the line.
Coach Garfield having a discussion with the star player, Alafantilla.
Yeah, the foul was on Alafantilla. It's his 2nd. So Saint-Pierre will shoot 2. 2:25 to go, and it's crunch time as this one misses. It's really important that one missed.
Yeah, the Dons need all the miscues they can get from Boys Latin right now. Anything counts.
Saint-Pierre for 2. This one does go. It is a 5-point game. Just makes things a little bit harder.
5 points is still easily achievable if you do it right.
They keep coming close. They keep coming within striking distance, Logan, but they haven't been able to get over the hump. Clevenger drives in. Cross ball to Harper. Harper puts it up. It was blocked. So no good.
2 players ended up on the floor on that play.
And we're going to get a timeout called by Boys Latin. And we'll be back in 30. So 1:56 to go. The Dons trail by 5. Both teams with the bonus. Loyola with the arrow. And hill to climb here, Logan.
Very big hill. Coach Garfield has taken as long as he can to talk it over with his team.
And I was kind of predicting, Logan, going into this fourth quarter, it would be like a 5 to 7 point game that they would be trailing by. And honestly, every time it seems to be this situation, and you know, it's up to them to be different this time.
Yeah, the Dons really need to play some clean basketball here. A comeback is easy. Not exactly easy, but doable if they can play clean.
Quick ball movement here for the Lakers. St. Pierre up top. They're going to take their time every possession, work it down. The Dons will let them work it down because they don't want to send them to the line. As of now, St. Pierre for 3, misses to the left. Rebound by Hall. They've got to go quick. Hall to Simmons. Simmons back to Hall. To Simmons in the corner. Back to Hall. Inside to Olafantilla. Outside to Kane. Kane for 3. Puts it up, no good. Rebound by Whitaker. Long ball to Whitaker. Double teamed now.
Whitaker.
Here's Pitts. Outside for 3. No good. And it's off the hands of Siciliano. It's coming the Dons' way. The attempt was from number 5, Will Irby.
Looks like Brand Hall will take it.
Hall to inbound. He now has it. Clevenger. They've got to go quick. Here's Hall. Nobody open. Now it's Olafantilla. Back to Hall. Inside to Kane. Back to Hall. Going in. They're going to try and draw a foul. Didn't get the foul, but they still have the ball. They're going to need to take a chance here. They're going to probably need to go for a three-pointer here.
Yeah, they don't have time.
Puts it up, gets the foul! Whoa! And he's got it!
What a throw! What a shot!
He's going to go to the line to make it a 1-point game.
Olafantilla needs these right here. If he can get them, that would be huge.
He's got it. It's a 1-point game. We're going to get a timeout by Coach Garfield. The Dons are rolling. He's going to cancel the timeout. He wanted it. They took it off. I think the Dons, he just wants them to keep the momentum now.
I've said it.
Inbound, we're going to get a foul. It's going to be on Clevenger.
Oh.
Clevenger's second foul. And they're absolutely appalled by that one. I didn't see it, so I guess we really can't say anything.
I don't know. All I saw was them on the floor. I couldn't tell you.
But it is a bonus. So what that means is now that, unfortunately, Boys Latin goes to the line. So they can make it a 3-point game here, which is a pretty big blow.
This is definitely huge for the Lakers.
First one is good. It's a 2-point game, and the Dons really need him to miss this next one. Hall's going to come back in. Harper will come out. Second attempt is no good. That's huge. Kane with the ball. 30 seconds to go for the Dons. They have a shot clock, so they won't get the last say in this one, but they can work it down. Clevenger to Olafantilla. Driving in. Outside to Kane. Now to Clevenger. Clevenger for 3 is no good. They've got a foul now. And we're going to get a timeout by Boys Latin. Back in 30 seconds on the Loyola Sports Network. So there's 14.3 seconds to go. The Dons trail by 2, but Boys Latin has the ball. So the Dons are going to have to foul. They're going to have to hope that they miss a free throw shot and then come down and make a 3 to tie it and send it to overtime. That's all they've got.
That's a lot of luck, but it can definitely be done.
They came so close, and then that foul called on Clevenger was detrimental. It probably, regarding a miracle, may have lost them this game. But there is still time. They have to send him. They have to foul as quickly as they possibly can. And Crawford will get the foul. And he did a really good job to get that in 1 second. So if they miss one, the Dons will have a full 13 seconds to work with, which is great news.
That would be a perfect opportunity for the Dons.
It's Crawford's second.
I've said it all half. If they are going to come back, it's going to come through Io Olafantila. He's the one who made that three-pointer to get them back in this game.
That was one of the most impressive shots I've ever seen. And he misses the first one, so it doesn't matter if he makes the second. The Dons can still tie. If he misses the second, all they need is a 2 to send it to overtime, and a 3 would win it. Crawford and Harper will come out. The Dons are at full strength, with the exception of Caleb Haysbert, and we're going to get a timeout by Coach Garfield. We'll stay on. 13.3 seconds to go. It's a 2-point game, but now we know that no matter what happens, the Dons still have the final say as to what happens in the fourth quarter.
This free throw is possibly the most important shot of the game.
This is a very important free throw now. It was absolutely amazing for the Dons that he missed the first one. That's what we said. That means it gives them so much more hope. It probably gives them now like 50-50 chance of sending this game to overtime. Whereas before it was probably like a 10% chance. Just that one shot.
Just that one shot changed everything.
A bit of good luck for the Dons after that terribly unlucky foul called on Clevenger. Nothing he could even do about it.
No, absolutely nothing. Coaches taking every second they can. They're playing for this 13 seconds.
And, you know, if the Lakers lose this game, it's going to come back to that free throw. But if the Dons are unable to close out, it's really going to come down to the foul called on Clevenger. And it was questionable. We didn't see it, but, I mean, everybody just erupted over it.
There have been certain miscues all game by the Dons that have really held them back from taking control of this game.
So one more free throw to go for Austin Pitts, the freshman. And what pressure is on him right now to make this for the Lakers. And he misses!
Whoa!
Hall's got the ball. They're pushing. 10, 9. 9 for Hall. He puts it up. He got it! And he got it! Yeah! Tie game, and if he makes the free throw, they win. If he makes this free throw, they don't win.
It's tied. It's tied right now. So this.
What a clutch moment. Brant Hall, he had 4 fouls and makes this happen.
What an incredible play by Hall.
He has to make the free throw. Everything comes down to the free throw. Knock on wood.
The arena will quiet.
Oh, and he missed. They've got the ball. And we're going to get a timeout by Loyola. 3.9 seconds to go. Timeout Loyola. They can put one up. They can put one up to win. And if it doesn't go up, then we're going to overtime.
What an incredible senior day game.
This is exactly what we wanted to see. We kind of wanted. I was watching that JV game, and they came back from down 25, and they won in the last seconds. And I thought to myself, that's the kind of game I want to see from the Dons. I want to come back, be able to close out in the fourth quarter when in previous games they haven't been able to close out at all. And they're able to prove themselves now, Logan, if they're able to hit this shot here.
Even in a down season, I love to see this from the Dons. They have shown fight, they've shown grit, they've shown clean basketball, and it has been amazing to watch.
Really, regardless of what happens in the next 3.9 seconds, they still have, 5 more minutes? 5 more minutes, I think, is what the overtime is. And all the fouls go away. The bonuses go away. It's basically a new game.
Yep.
And it's been really impressive, though.
It's been a really impressive game.
So 3.9 to go. Garfield going through all the options. Who do you think they go to here?
I can't see it being anyone other than Io Olafantila.
Even after the Hall 2-pointer? All they need is 2.
All they need is 2, that is true, but today there's not been a better man in the paint than Io. And if all you need is 2, he is definitely your man.
So Clevenger will inbound. Olafantila is the closest man. He's marked by McQueen. Clevenger guarded by St. Pierre. 3.9 seconds to go.
Hall, Kane, and Simmons also on the court.
Clevenger to Olafantila. Out to Hall. 2 seconds to go. And he's fouled! He's fouled. He's going to go to the line and shoot 2.
Oh, my. This is huge for the Dons.
What are you thinking as Boys Latin even touching him?
I told you earlier, the only way that the Boys Latin will lose this game is if they beat themselves.
I think I understand it. I think I understand it because even if he makes both shots, now they at least have some time, right? They don't want Loyola to have the final say. They don't want them to put a punch in a buzzer beater, you know? But I think it's just such a terrible mistake. It's really, I don't think it was the right decision at all.
No, I don't see why they did that.
They lead 55-54, and we're going to get a timeout by Boys Latin, which is how you know that that's not what they wanted to do. And we're going to keep it rolling. 55-54 is the score. 1.6 seconds remain. And this has been probably the best game we've been able to broadcast this season for the basketball team.
This has really been an amazing game. And the student section has woken up here late in the game.
And we're really glad. We were just thinking that Coach Garfield decided not to call a timeout because it saved him the game. We were just talking about that. It just saved him the game.
All season, it's been the little things, and the little things have gone right for the Dons here today.
Yeah, and really, it's been a lot of, bad luck. Had a lot of good luck today. A lot of just clutch moments. The bank-in 3 with the foul, the and 1 shot from Brant Hall. Those moments haven't happened in previous games, and they've happened tonight. And what a night to have them happen on senior night. These players' last game in this uniform on this court with 1.6 seconds to go. And they can have maybe one of their best wins this season. Hall will shoot one more, and it's an important one to shoot.
Same crew for Loyola out in the court.
Same crew for both sides. Hall puts it up. No good. And we're going to get a violation called on Loyola. So it's going to be in the... That basically what that means is there's time to shoot. 1.6 seconds instead of maybe like a half of a second. Hopefully it doesn't mean anything.
This could be the game right here.
Whitaker will inbound. Whitaker floats it up. It's St. Pierre. He puts it up. No good! The Dons walk it off on Jerry Savage Court to win on senior night. 55-54 they win.
Holy smokes, what a game. What an ending. That was the greatest game I've ever seen from this Dons team. And to have it happen on senior night, just...
At one point down 15 points in the third quarter to rally back the way they did and the way they haven't done, at least from what we've seen all season. And what a special night to make that happen.
What a special game, especially for these seniors. This being their farewell.
And the Dons, who averaged all season 52.4, only needed 55 tonight and they get it done, 55-54. So from Logan Kuhn, I'm George Schaefer. We thank you for watching this winter sports season on the Loyola Sports Network, and we'll see you in March.